everybody, welcome back to a room building video. So today's video was suggested last week as a basement that has been redesigned to be a teenager hangout. So as you can see, today's video is a bit longer for a room building video, but I thought I wanted to do good and take the time and decorate it very well, so I hope you guys like it. So what I basically did is I created a large room which basically can be used as a basement, and I created the back to still be functional as a basement area, and then the other side is transformed into a hangout place. As you will see how we build it later on. So this part I wanted basically to be more, how would you say it, more realistic again. So I put down some bookcases which are actually filled up with books and some clutter, so it isn't like fully only books, so that's why I went with that one. And then we have these iron casings in which we will put down lots and lots of stuff, and the other side will be decorated with a lot of rugs. Well, actually all the place that they are hanging out will be rugs together with couches and everything you will see later on. So as you see, the first part is going through all the decorations, because that's mostly how I work. I just go through decoration and think, do I want to use it, yes or no, and then I place it temporarily or directly at the place I want it to be, and I swift it up later on. I don't always know the exact items that are in the catalog. I know 99% of them, but sometimes you forget about items or just don't think of them. So that's why I always like to, when we are cluttering stuff up, to just scroll through and like, does this fit the story or not? So as you see, I put down some what's called cat food. I put down lots of old books, some old wine, Christmas decorations, like everything you imagine being in a basement or attic. Everywhere you can store stuff, basically. So old pans and pots, maybe some stuff for your laundry, old documents, old forgotten items like decorations. So on the other side we have these scrolls in a stall which maybe I've forgotten or not used anymore, old stacks of CD, and old camera, all kinds of stuff like that. So it's very stuff that you forgot to use and stuff you are still using, like the food, the cat food, old decoration. So I also put down a nonsense making of awards, but maybe, you know, one of the parents used to do some sort of sport and got some you know, awards of it and just don't use it anymore or don't find it necessary. Old collections of cars that I tried to recreate here, and I was like, this could all be true, right? I'm sorry. So I basically went with going all through that, and in the back of my mind already imagining what the rest of the room is gonna look, what the rest of the house gonna look at, sure. So this part I wanted to have indication that this is actually a basement. Of course we don't have any windows, but I wanted to be a kind of mechanical, like the structure aspect of the downstairs part. So I use these metal, what is it, detailing everywhere, and just when I come across other items like these medals, I hung up on the other side, just to give it a more house feeling, like maybe the kids used to do certain sports or school activities where they get these medals. And I wanted, like, if you have a teenager hangout, they literally try to get everything everywhere. So they have this old couch and chair, which may be from a grandparent or a family member, like, oh, these are old, maybe you want it, and then they snatch it. And like they had a Halloween party and they forgot to take away the Halloween cloth and everything like that. And you always hear already stories that bands got big just by practicing in their basement. So that's why I try to hint at that. Just putting down some musical items. So I had the keyboard, the guitar in there. We also put down the football table, which I didn't know was actually how big it was. So I was looking at the room like, oh, this is too small, and I wanted it because we need more fun stuff in the room. So I decided to make the room a bit bigger, which was a real pain in the ass to get all these items back again at the place they belonged, but we worked it all out. So what we put down is a lot of chairs, a lot of everything. We have the dartboard, the musical items, an old jukebox that they somehow try to, well, they managed to get it in the room by fixing it, maybe by some old sellout or garage sale. You don't know where they got it. Then they invested money and bought a really cool TV, and boys, girls, everything hang out here. So you see that the light on the table is actually more feminine. So maybe a girl is like, oh, we need more lighting in here, so they put everything down. And then eventually, because I knew it was gonna be too dark, I put down some realistic lighting, like what would have been there for the basements, more functional way. And then I tried to decorate the rest of the walls, just overly done. So we're gonna see a lot of posters of movies and games or whatever I thought was suitable. And as it is the basement, I thought, let's make it very bad looking, like things falling apart and cracks in the walls. Like, it's really bad down there, but it's still fun because it's their hangout, their place to be, and they can just do whatever they like. So you can play music, you can play games, you can just watch on TV, basically chat, chill, sleep, whatever you want, talk about musicians, movies. Like, you see everything on the wall is basically what I imagine. Like, if I would create this, it would probably be more game related, but anyhow, I would smash those walls with everything. And next to that, I do hang some festive decorations, like from a birthday. Like, maybe they had a birthday and they're too lazy to get it off the wall, but they do have a calendar for important stuff and meetings. They also have a board in the back of the build at the end, where they maybe do vacuum clean this whole room once in some time, or you should clean this, or someone needs to bring the beers, you know, these standard schemes. This in the back. And then for festive events, we have a special calendar above the jukebox, so when someone puts up some music, they still know it. I also wanted to make it a little bit more dirty, so just somewhat more fun. And in the very end, I even like, the real thing that missed was a refrigerator, because of course you want to have your own beers without walking up the stairs all the time. So this is basically the room that I created. I hope that the person suggested it likes it. Let me know if you do, and if you have more suggestions, because I really like doing this. And please let me know what you thought of it. And yeah, this is almost the end of the video. Enjoy the screenshots, and I will catch you guys at the next video. Bye guys. Love you.